Hi guys, today I'm going to show you all the big figures in LEGO Marvel Superheroes. So first up, we have Hulk, who can smash on the ground, can throw boulders, and he has his own green design, and can turn into Bruce Banner, who is just a generic character. He punches and jumps. So that's the Hulk. Next up we have the Thing. The Thing is a member of the Fantastic Four. He can do that. He can throw boulders. He has his own kind of like tannish kind of circle. Excuse me. And that's the Thing. Next we have Thing Future Foundation, who does all the same things regular Thing does, just looks a lot cooler. Next we have Abomination, who is one of Hulk's villains. Let's see if it'll pop up. He can do that, which is pretty awesome. You can flip a boulder to him, and he has his own kind of like dark green design. Throw the boulder, and he can sprint really fast. All big figures can sprint really fast. So that's Abomination. Next we have Colossus, who is one of my favorite big figures in the game. He's a member of the X-Men. He can throw boulders. He has his own kind of little X design, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool how he does that. And he can sprint pretty fast too. So that's Colossus. I skipped a character, sorry. Here's the Blob. As you probably remember from the top 10 worst LEGO Marvel Superheroes, he's one of X-Men's villains. He sits down like that, which is kind of stupid to me. He can throw boulders. He has his own kind of design. And he can sprint pretty fast. And that's the Blob. Next, we have Curt Connors, who it'll pop up here. He, as you know, has no hand. He punches, he jumps, and he has his own kind of design and throws lizards. And he can turn into a big figure, which is the lizard. He can jump and do that. He's one of my favorite big figures in the game. He can throw his boulder. He has his own kind of awesome design. And he can sprint really fast, so that's the lizard. Next we have Doombot V-Series, who I understand why he's in the game. He was in the last level of the game. So he can sprint really fast. He can do that. He can throw boulders. And he has his own kind of design. And so that's Doombot V-Series. Next up we have, Green Goblin Ultimate, who it'll pop up. He can sprint really fast. He looks pretty cool. He has his own kind of armor. He can do that. He flips a boulder to him. He has his own kind of green design, and he can throw the boulder. So that's Ultimate Green Goblin. Next we have Groot, who is also one of my favorite big figures in the game. He's a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy. He can do that. He can throw boulders. He has just a generic circle. And he can sprint really fast. So that's the Groot. Next up we have Iron Man Hulkbuster, who is one of my favorite, really favorite big figures in the game. Mostly because he does all the things Iron Man can do. And he can do what big figures can do. and he has his Iron Man little thing. He can throw boulders. He can do that. But he cannot fly, but he can glide. And he can shoot missiles. So that's Iron Man Hulkbuster. Next we have the Juggernaut, who is one of X-Men's villains. He can sprint with his head. He can throw boulders. He has his maroon design. And do that with his head. And that's the Juggernaut. Next we have Kingpin, who is pretty cool because he can shoot out of his staff. He can do that. And he can flip boulders. He has his purple design, purple generic design. Excuse me. And that's Kingpin. Next we have Curse, who is also one of my favorite big figures in the game. He was in the movie Thor: The Dark World, which I totally recommend. It was a really good movie. He can sprint really fast. He can jump on the ground like that. And he can throw boulders, and he has his own kind of maroonish design. And that's Curse. Next up we have, Power Man, who is not really a big figure in the game, but he does all the same things that big figures do, so I'm going to do him in this video. He can pick up cars like big figures can. He has a generic circle. Okay, he didn't throw it for some reason. Okay, I do not want to do that. Oh my goodness. Let me get away from cars here. Okay, so he can pick up boulders and throw boulders. And he can punch hard stuff. He does all the same. He can do that. I did not want to do that. So, and he can do like a loud smack like that. So that's Power Man. So next we have Red Hulk, who is pretty cool. I mean, he's one of Hulk's enemies. And he can do basically all the same things Hulk can do. He can throw boulders. I'm kind of weirded out because he has a green design, but he's red, so don't know why they do that. So, and he can do that. I forgot to show Hulk do that. I forgot that. And he can turn into General Ross, who is just a generic character. He has a pistol and can punch and jump. So that's Red Hulk. Next we have Rhino, who is one of Spider-Man's villains. He can sprint with his head really fast. He can do that with his head. He can throw boulders. Has his own kind of gray design. And that's Rhino. Next. That's all of the big figures and Lego Marvel Superheroes. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and bye.